The U.S. labor force has been mostly resilient amid the back and forth tariff policies from President Trump. Scripps News Group's Lori Jane Gliha is following this for us tonight. So, Lori Jane, what do people really need to know about this new report?
Yeah, Kelly, well, the U.S. workforce has withstood a lot of tariff policy whiplash and steadily added jobs. But economists say it's difficult to predict what's ahead given the Trump administration's tendency for sudden policy changes.
On-again, off-again tariffs have caused major economic uncertainty. But through it all, the labor market has held up. The U.S. economy adding 139,000 jobs in May. That figure is down from April, but ahead of what economists forecast. The latest job numbers unlikely to lead to an interest rate cut from the Federal Reserve later this month, says economist Ernie Tedeschi.
I think what would have made the Fed more likely to cut rates would have been if we had seen meaningful economic weakness, especially in this jobs report. And we didn't see that.
While the labor market chugs along, other parts of the economy may be showing signs of weakening. U.S. manufacturing in May was down for the third straight month, according to a recent report. That means fewer goods coming in and out of U.S. ports.
We're in a situation of radical uncertainty.
Mario Cordero is the CEO of the Port of Long Beach and told Scripps News Group San Diego consumers could soon feel the impact.
Now we're going to see what the impact is to Main Street. You know, the prices are going to go up no matter what tariff number we end up with. So the real question is, how high are the prices going to go?
Economists say the Trump administration's trade policies make it difficult for consumers to predict what's next, but they ultimately will hit consumers' wallets. Economics professor Abby Hall.
When we look at these numbers, it's not just this overall kind of nebulous macro economy that's infected. It's people's day-to-day lives as well as people's day-to-day budgets.
And we will get another major indicator next week when May's inflation data comes out on Wednesday. And then the following week, the Fed will meet and announce any potential change to interest rates. Kelly.
So, Lori Jane, you mentioned almost 140,000 new jobs were added last month. Where is that hiring taking place?
Yes, so that hiring mostly took place in healthcare and the industry of leisure and hospitality, with leisure and hospitality adding about 48,000 jobs. That's more than double what their average was over the past year. Of course, the federal government also cutting jobs. They lost about 22,000 this past month. Kelly?
All right, Lori Jane Gliha from Scripps News Group. Thanks for that report.